Tomorrow night, a Cat 5 hurricane is going to make landfall hours from the Welsh household. Like all the other well-prepared families, the Welshes are out frantically grabbing things off the shelves. They get in line and at the checkout stare into the cart. There wasn't much left, so when they go to the checkout, cart is a mishmash of items the father has never heard of.
What is this? Sugar-dried squid. Tahini. What the fuck is a crisp? Did you get any people food?
Kathleen holds up a bag of pork rinds.
You can't talk with your sad pig puffs. Hey, can I get Reese's Pieces? Sure, honey. Get whatever you like. We're gonna be inside for a while, and we don't know how long we'll have no power for either. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Get him nice and sugared up. While you're at it, let's give him a key bump, and he can entertain us.
They laugh. She elbows Bill in the side. They pay for the groceries and travel back to their home. The happy portrait of a family. A loving, nurturing mother. A sarcastic father. And an obedient, respectful teen son. A wholesome, loving bond. Beyond the Storm by Michael Martin. The Welsh family pulls into their driveway and unloads the grocery bags from the car. It's a 1994 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, white with chrome finish. Bill keeps it immaculate. It's his baby. He lets the family unload in the driveway so they won't open the doors in the garage and possibly dent them. The neighbor approaches his side of the fence and calls over to Bill.
Hey, Bill. She looks great. You gonna keep her safe in the garage, I hope? Hey, Mikey! Of course. She's gonna have the heavy-duty cover on the top, too, in case we get damage to the roof. Oh, man. You love that thing like a kid. Dude, I tell you what. Well, we're about to hunker down for the storm soon. If there's anything you guys need, don't hesitate to ask, bud. I'm serious, man. The wife went all paranoid on me and bought cases of MRE meals. I told her I'd eat the dogs before I touched that crap. Oh, man. Well, you enjoy your spaceman food, Mikey. Hey, wish Lisa my best. Same to you, buddy. Keep that family safe.
Bill gets in the car and gently pulls into the garage. He carefully cracks the door and tiptoes out of the driver's side, holding the door close against his body, a good foot from the wall. He locks it, carefully puts the protective cover over while whispering,
Good night, sweet princess. I'll see you after the storm.
The family gathers for what they think will be the last meal, not lit by candles for a while. They cut into the roast beef and potatoes while making small talk. Everything is lighthearted, until Kathleen brings up the elephant in the room.
Do you think there's a chance we won't lose power? Are you kidding? We lost power for a full day last summer during a thunderstorm. This thing's gonna kick our asses back to the Stone Age. Watch your language. Don't worry, honey. We'll be okay. We got plenty of water and food. And batteries for my Game Boy? Some of those are for the flashlight, bud. Game Boy ain't gonna help you wipe your ass in the dark. Bill! Language!
They devour the food. After dinner, everything slows to a halt. Kathleen loads the dishwasher and goes upstairs to bed. Justin is fast asleep on the couch. Nearby, Bill is laying back in his lazy boy gripping a beer. He fights to stay awake, but he's no match for the soft glow of the TV. His head rolls back and the beer can slips from his grip onto the rug as Bill drifts off and the storm drifts in. Bill opens his eyes. The TV is white static. He sits up in the chair.
I guess we lost the cable already.
He yawns and moves to get out of the chair, but puts his feet right on the beer-soaked carpet.
Ah, shit. Better get that before Cat notices.
He walks back into the kitchen and takes the roll of paper towels. He peers out the window.
Jesus. I didn't think it would be this rough.
Outside, all traffic lights and light posts are out. The only light comes from the jagged lightning that scars the pitch-black sky.
Wow, that was kind of cool. Not used to seeing it that close.
Another bolt hits. This time it illuminates the street. Bill can see parts of his neighbor's fence torn away, shingles from houses that have been ripped off, and Mike standing in the window staring at him.
Ooh, that's not fucking creepy, buddy.
Just as fast as the light flashed, Mike is gone from the window. Bill looks over at the couch. His son isn't there.
Oh. I guess he went to go sleep with Mommy.
Bill cleans the beer spill before pouring himself a cup of coffee.
What the heck is that kid doing up there? I better go check on Justin. Storm might have him freaked out.
Bill turns to the steps and makes his way up.
Justin! Justin! What's wrong, buddy? Daddy's coming!
Bill flies up the steps and throws open the door to his son's room. The room is a mess. Clothes lay all over. There's fresh blood stains soaked into the carpet. And the TV is on. It's a deep red picture with a low bass hum.
Justin! Justin!
Bill frantically moves to the closet. Nothing. He turns and runs straight to the master bedroom.
Cat! Cat! Is Justin with you? Oh, shit!
The sound is coming from the master bedroom. Bill opens the door to a bloodbath. Deep red blood stains are the new decor. His wife and son are in the far corner of the room. Kathleen's face is mutilated. Her lower jaw has been torn off and lies several feet away. Her throat looks like it was ravaged by a wild animal. She lays motionless. Her legs are picked clean to the bone, leaving a grisly diagram of the human anatomy on display. Justin is facing away from Bill. The only sound he makes is a labored chewing. Bill holds back tears and slowly approaches. Justin? Come here. Get away from Mommy. Justin slowly turns to his father. His eyes are pools of blackness. There's a dark red smearing of gore all over his face. His mouth hangs open, making a large chunk of his mother's flesh visible to Bill. What the fuck happened to you? What happened to my son?
What happened to my son?
Fucking Christ! Bill reaches into the nightstand and pulls out his gun. He points the revolver at Justin. You're not my son!
What's wrong, son?
Bill fires and puts a bullet through his son's head. His body goes limp and crumples to the floor. Bill drops the gun and sinks to the floor sobbing. The storm continues on for hours. 911 operators inform Bill that until the winds die down enough, they can't send personnel out. Bill doesn't sleep. He sits downstairs in his lazy boy holding his gun and staring up at the staircase all night. It's 5 a.m. when the winds are low enough and the police and ambulance are dispatched to the house. Bill stands outside to wait for them. The wind comes in decent gusts now. The rain is over, The neighborhood looks worse for the wear. Fences are torn up and lampposts are down. There's debris everywhere. Bill looks at Mike and Lisa's house. They seem to have gotten pretty lucky. Only a few missing shingles, siding and drains are all still in place. Then Bill notices something in the top window. It's Mike, blankly staring at him, with dark red stains on his clothes.
Oh no. Lisa!
Bill takes off running towards the house. He can see the police pulling down the street. He fires his gun straight up into the air, hoping to get their attention. Bill gets to the front door. It's locked. He turns and runs to the back. On the way around the house, he catches a glimpse of Mike staring at him through a window. The back door is already damaged and easily kicked in.
Lisa! Can you hear me?
No answer. Bill leads with his gun, turning into each room with pure fear. At last, he opens a door and finds Lisa. She is bone and scraps in a pile next to remains of the two dogs.
You're not my son.
Bill turns and opens fire on Mike. He unloads his revolver into Mike's chest. No sooner had Mike crumpled to the floor than the officer shot Bill in the leg. Bill falls to the ground. He looks up to see the officer entering the house through the back door. He looks at Bill and tells him to keep his hands where he can see them. The officer drops to one knee and feels for a pulse on Mike's neck.
3838 to dispatch. We need an ambulance to 310 East Fairview. I've got...
The TV in the living room comes on. The officer drops his dispatch and walks over to the red glowing screen.
Don't look at it!
The officer doesn't respond. He continues to look into the red abyss for nearly a minute before he turns to Bill.
Can you hear me?
He raises his gun.